What is happening, guys? Niz is here once again, bringing you a team deathmatch gameplay on Nuketown. Yes, I am. This is in fact episode 9 of our subscriber Saturday requests, and I have something a bit special for you guys. This is in fact 2 games in one, because they were both pretty short games, and I figured I could probably rant on about what I want to talk about for about 10 minutes anyway. So yes, yes indeed. The gun I am using is the MPL with dual mags. Perks are Lightweight Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon Pro. And also requested were the Kill Streak, Spy Plane, Counter Spy Plane, Fail Knife, and Napalm Strike. Yes. That is in fact that. I don't really want to talk about that much about the gameplay, other than the fact that they were both kind of modest gameplays. They were nothing special. Get out of that corner, sir. Yeah, they weren't that special. They were probably average gameplays. Yeah, probably the normal gameplays that I'll get, you know, when I'm not on a good streak, so to speak. But yeah. Yeah, we win this first game, but the same cannot be said for the second. We actually lose very, very closely to the second game, but oh well. I don't know what just happened there. I should have got that knife, or I should have killed somebody at least, but no. Oh well. That's enough about the gameplay now anyway, until I actually see something else that I want to say, ooh, that was nice, or something like that anyway. Yeah, anyway, stop rambling on about things that don't matter. I'm going to try and just spread this, well, both of the gameplays out over one topic, and that topic is something that I'd like to think it hits us all at one point or another when we're playing COD, and that would be rage. I'm pretty certain everybody's rage quit, and everybody's kind of got really angry at some point, you know, because of the game, and I am no exception to this. I get annoyed. I get very annoyed sometimes, and yeah, it's that happened recently, which is what's kind of brought this commentary on. So yeah, let's start. I'd like just a couple of things that make me rage right off the bat. When you keep getting put into games that have already started, for example, I wasn't trying to get Team Deathmatch gameplays this week for Subscriber Saturday. I was actually trying to get another Search and Destroy gameplay out, but literally every, and I don't mean the occasional few, I mean every time I tried to join game on Search and Destroy, I got put into a game that had already started. And of course, you always get put on the losing team. That just goes without saying, doesn't it? But yeah, every single time, and I mean every single time, let me reiterate, every single time, I got put onto the team that was losing, and the game had already started, and they were probably losing by about 4 points or something stupid like that. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that was annoying me a great deal. And then, as well as that, the second you actually got to play, the first round that you actually get to play, you get killed straight away. So that means you've got to wait for the next round. I usually just press start, press up, and leave game. That is what I do. And it's annoying, you know, you get put onto the losing team and then you die straight away. And a lot of the time you can't even redeem yourself because that was the last round. So yeah, that annoys me. But, you know, it happens sometimes, but when it happens over and over and over again, that's a pretty rage situation, I think. And I'm sure everybody's been in that situation before now, when it just kept putting you into bad games, you were losing, and yeah, that sort of business. So that's the first thing that was making me rage yesterday. I did have a list somewhere. I've lost the list. Oh well. Oh, that was the first gameplay done, guys. The score was in fact a 26-9, which by the looks of it was a 2.89 gameplay. Not a bad score, really. Quite, like I said, quite average, really. It felt like an average game. I wasn't really trying all that hard. Because I was just trying to get a gameplay, really, because of how annoyed I was. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think I topped the leaderboard that time. So yeah. And okay, now for the next game. We didn't win this game, unfortunately, but I ended up with the same, quite a decent score. So yeah, without any further ado, go. The same setup, completely same setup as last time. So yeah, that's that. Okay, yeah, right. Rage thing number 2 is when you get killed on a gun-on-gun situation. It's happened to all of us. When you think that you should have actually got the kill, and for some reason you don't get the kill. Usually it's because you're on a 3-bar connection or something like that, and they're on a 4-bar connection. That happens every single time without fail. And usually when I think that I could have got the kill, I'll always press select and see if they've got a better connection than me, and 99.9% of the time, that is in fact the case. And providing that I had a better connection, I could have, you know, got that kill, which is quite sad, really. And this is quite funny now. Throwback, fail grenade, and throwback, mistakes were made. And now you all see what I'm trying to talk about. Oh, knife, angry knife, start up, leave game. No, let's not leave the game because it's not that bad yet. But yeah. I hate dying on gun situations when you know you shouldn't be the one who's dying. That irritates me, but I pretty much always, it's very rare that I get a 4-bar connection, and when I do tend to go really well, like, you know, 2.5 to 3.5 KDs all of the time when I've got a 4-bar connection. And that's what these big YouTubers like Woody and Wings and everybody always have a 4-bar connection, and I think that's the reason why they always do so well. And yeah, I think if I constantly had a good connection, I was constantly pulling host, I could probably not. I don't know. I don't want to be big-headed or anything, but I think I could probably be on par with those with KD-wise and all that sort of business. But yeah, that's one thing that annoys me when you die because the person's got a better connection than you. That does annoy me quite a lot. But anyway, let's not go on about that any longer. And I'd say the final thing, before the final thing that gets me annoyed, there are a lot of things that annoys me, to be honest with you, and that was one of them. That's panic knifing. By all means, I wouldn't call that a panic knife because I've got a tactical layout. When I knife, I mean to knife because I've got to go up and press circle. So I actually did mean to knife, but any other situation that will be classed as a panic knife, and I hate panic knifing because I'm sure you've watched all of my videos. I always tend to die from panic knives when I'm one-off dogs or something like that, and that stresses me out so much. Oh, MPL brutality, I forgot I did that actually, but that was nice at least. But yeah, panic knife has annoyed me, which I think that's been addressed in Modern Warfare 3. I hope it has. That'd be kind of pleasant. I don't know what that guy was doing, especially when he wasn't covering his own back with a claymore or something, but oh well, it got me a kill. But yeah, panic knifers especially annoy me, but they're gonna be there, aren't they? It's the only way they know how to play. That's me being bitter. But yeah, I've got a cold as well, guys. Sorry if you can hear me sniffing. But yes, and this is the penultimate, is that even how you say it? Penultimate, the final thing that makes me rage, which is my controller. Well, also known as a bad controller. My PlayStation controller, it's been hit and miss for quite some time now. Every now and again, it likes to get claymores out for no reason. It likes to kind of turn, you know, for no reason. And yeah, yesterday my right analog stick was broken, and it just made me keep looking up, and I couldn't look down. I think it was just broke, and I got killed about 5 or 6 times while I was trying to fix it, and that made me rage, and I eventually broke the controller in half. I wouldn't have done it if it was a fixable, you know, a fixable thing. By all means, I don't go ahead and break my things for no reason, but yeah, that time it really did annoy me because I died like 5 times, and I shouldn't have done, really. I will put a picture of my broken controller up. Yeah, it's I'm sure some of you will laugh. By all means, I think it's hilarious now, but at the time, kind of annoyed, guys, kind of annoyed. But now I can deal with it, yeah. But yeah, it was a really annoying situation, and I was not impressed at all. But oh well, life does most certainly go on, and as you can see, guys, look how close this game is. It is in fact 74 to 74, and we do lose, even though I could have got the final kill there. But oh well indeed. That was in fact the 28 and 14 gameplay, which is a 2KD, which isn't too bad either, to be fair, guys. Let's not moan about that. That was the guy who was trying to kill as well, so I could have prevented them winning. But oh well, that's just what happens. And in a moment's time, you'll see my broken controller, and that is it, guys. Facebook and Twitter links are in the description. I would love it if you could follow me there. And yeah, what's it called? Sundays live. What do I call them? Livecom Sundays. Livecom Sunday video 2 is up tomorrow. It's a really good gameplay, and I hope you enjoy it. Yep, it is indeed. And now I'm off to buy a new controller, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed me rambling and ranting on about Rage, and I will see you all soon, guys. Niz is out. Peace.